Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into something really cool, a brand new platform for sharing African stories called Tawn. But what makes it so different? Well, its whole mission is to mix these timeless, ancient creative traditions with some seriously futuristic AI. Yeah, you heard that right, half human, half AI. So let's get into what that actually means. The creators are basically saying, think of this as the movie trailer. You know, the red carpet is rolled out and we're getting the very first look at what they've been building. It feels like we're getting a sneak peek at what could be the next big wave in storytelling. So, what's in a name? TAWN stands for the African Writer's Notebook LM. That notebook part, it just makes you think of that personal creative space, right? But then you've got the LM, which is a little nod to large model technology. That's the AI part. The name itself is this perfect blend of tradition and tech. And honestly, that's what makes this whole project so fascinating. This isn't just about using fancy new tools just because they're new. The real goal here is to see what happens when you combine these powerful, timeless creative traditions with cutting-edge AI. Can you make something totally new? This slide really breaks down that half-human, half-AI idea. See, on one side you have the deeply human element. The founder, Elijah Christopher, is a lifelong creative, an artist, a poet, a writer. So right away you know this is an art-first project, not a tech-first one. And then on the other side you've got the tech, which was actually inspired by a university course on generative AI. And this is a really crucial point. TAN is built from the ground up to be an African-centered concept for this new AI era. With the founder's background in things like journalism and fiction, the whole project is grounded in real, authentic expression. The AI isn't the one telling the stories here. It's just a seriously powerful new paintbrush in the hands of a storyteller. Okay, so that's the big idea. But what's it actually like for you, the viewer? Well, this is where it gets really fun. They're presenting it as your own personal YouTube cinema. So yeah, you're going to want to grab some popcorn for this next part. They've even got this great name for their model, freeflix. I love that. The idea is simple. A totally free library of entertainment for you, for your family, for your friends. No subscriptions, no fees, just pure, easy access to amazing stories. And check out what's already playing on the big screen. You've got Juju Man and Ogbanje, which they say will tickle you and make you cringe. Sounds amazing. Then there's One Chance, where some Abuja taxi drivers get what's coming to them. Of course, you've got the classic rivalry in The Roommates, a Mr. Ghana versus Mr. Nigeria showdown, and Jollof Wahala, about a music star and his 3 side chicks. You know there's going to be drama there. But, you know, it's not just about the drama and the laughs. The real ambition here is to create content that connects with you on a much deeper, much more emotional level. These stories are really designed to make you feel something, to feel proud, to feel connected to the continent, to feel hopeful and just understood. The whole point is to give you content that helps you laugh off your stress and even reminds you that, you know what, no one is ever beyond redemption. And they've really got something for everyone in the family. For all you poetry lovers, there's the African Poetry Packet, which actually uses rhymes to tackle really serious issues like bigotry. And for parents, there's the African Bedtime Series, with creative, localized bedtime stories and lullabies for your little ones. How cool is that? Now, beyond just watching all this great stuff, Tawn is also a place to learn, create, and explore. This is really where the platform shifts from just being a library into a true community space. So, the platform basically asks you a question. Are you curious about generative AI? Do you want to become a writer? Have you always dreamed of exploring Africa? If you answered yes to any of those, well, they want to give you the tools to get started. And if you're curious about that AI side of things, this is huge. They're recommending a totally free mini course called AI in 5. It's a university-level introduction that covers everything: images, video, sound. But here's the best part. You need absolutely zero coding experience. And at the end, you even get a certificate of completion. It's such an accessible way to dive in. And for all you aspiring writers out there, get this. They've got lessons coming soon called So You Want to Be a Writer, all designed to help you find your own unique voice. And if travel is your thing, Tawn wants to be your North Star. They're offering real, practical touring guides to help you turn those travel fantasies about Africa into an actual, real-life trip. All right, so we've covered the stories, the learning, the community. You're probably wondering, okay, how do I get in on this? Well, the good news is they've made it about as simple as it gets. First, let's talk about what you don't need. And this is the best part. There are no membership forms to fill out, no paid subscriptions to worry about, and you absolutely do not need to enter any credit card details. All those usual barriers, they're gone. So, the only question left is, are you ready to join this community on YouTube and be a part of the story? It really is this easy. To join the community, all you have to do is click that subscribe button on their channel. That's literally it. So Tawn is this incredible experiment, asking a really important question. What happens when you give one of the world's oldest, richest storytelling traditions one of the world's newest and most powerful creative tools? The answer to that is just starting to unfold, and you can be there to see it happen. Welcome to Tawn.